For my performing
We'll
side
tell you
quest.
the story. Probably on
All right, tell me the story. Here we go.
Okay,
This
so
is your microphone.
okay,
So you can pull the stuff out.
yeah. So we randomly just came from our school's culture day, and I was like,
Let me ask this first: are you guys over 18? You gotta ask a parent, or I'll get in trouble.
we're,
Can you just call like mom or dad or whoever?
he's technically 18.
Oh, cool. That's great. Then I just gotta ask for you.
Yeah, he's pretty much like mine. I don't know.
Are you his guardian technically?
Technically, yeah, we go out a lot. My mom knows him, so
It's just like the way it works in New York, But if I ran away from home when I was young, and I went to court and I got my permission to sign my stuff. So I would sign myself out of school at 17. I wish more of us could do that, have that freedom.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I fully believe that you can make decisions for yourself, but
It's not the internet. It's probably at work.
what we can do is I'll interview you. I just won't post it or anything until you just send me like a screenshot on Instagram or something of your mom like on text.
Okay, great.
Cool. Does that work?
Yeah.
Sweet. What's your name?
Zahir.
Zahir.
Yeah, Zahir.
Zahir. I'm James. And you?
Alexios.
Alexios. Let's go, dude. What an interesting name. With an
Thanks.
Xios.
Yeah, XIOS. Yeah.
Let's go, dude. All right, sweet. Tell me the story. You guys waited patiently here.
Yeah.
I think you're the only people in this whole 100 people that have waited. And you're also 99 and 100.
Yeah, so that's cool. So okay, so the rundown is we just came from our school's culture day. So we didn't really have nothing to do, so we just decided to like randomly I would just ask him.
Yeah, the after party got canceled because of something to do with the school, so got canceled. Then we decided, hey, might as well create our own after party and like walk around and explore the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah, and then we got lost in like Manhattan. We were like trying to check the trains and stuff, and then we were like, you know what? Let's just go to Brooklyn Bridge Park. Like I've never been there, so like why not? And then we just randomly just walked through like 3 different places, and then we were just like, oh, this is cool. And then we just walked, and we found you. So yes,
yeah. What about this project was so compelling that you guys would wait so patiently?
I don't know. It just seemed like interesting. I don't even know. Like we just was like, sounds like a cool thing to do. Like why not?
Yeah, because life is full of side quests. You have to enjoy at least every moment of it.
Yeah.
Right before you reach the main quest.
Yeah.
I love it.
We did not plan this at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
We just randomly came out here.
Spontaneity.
Yes.
Okay. So it's 3 questions. I've asked all 100 people these 3 questions. 3 big questions, and I'll ask like some curiosity ones in between.
Okay.
The first question is, what's your story? Like as a person, what's your story? Where were you born? How'd you get here? Who are you? That kind of thing.
Okay, Zahir, you want to answer it?
No, not sure. Well, my story is I was born here in America. My mom and dad were born in Western America. My family's from Trinidad and Jamaica.
Turn this. I want to make sure we do it.
My family's
These are important and awesome.
My family's from Trinidad and Jamaica. I more live with the Trinidad side of my family, and I'm the oldest of 8 kids. I have a lot of younger siblings that I do take care of and do keep contact with. My mom and dad split when I was little, like 2 years old. I live with my mom up till now and keep contact with all my siblings. And over time, I find my way towards writing and drawing, creating, telling stories because I feel like that's a good way to connect with me. And one of my life goals before I leave this world is to create a story so compelling that it makes other people want to continue telling their own stories and live their lives to the fullest and inspire hope above all else. And I find a medium of that is writing. I like to write short stories, long form stories, and hopefully with my procrastination taking a backseat, I'll be able to create my own book. And after that, we'll see where it goes. Create TV show, comics, a whole entire medium, be the next Marvel, have a whole entire expanded universe. And I just simply just like to talk to people and make sure people feel like that they're seen and heard. I never want anybody to just feel alone in this world, and I know how it feels to feel like you're alone. So I always make my best way to put my first step out there and try and see to talk to them. Doesn't matter who, what, where, when. I feel different calls to people to just simply say, "How's your day doing?" Just want to talk to you, give them compliments. As you see me, just like five random people, I said, just gave them a random compliment, walking by, saying, "Hey, your shirt looks nice. Your hair looks nice."
Yeah,
And
he's nice guy.
ultimately, just feel like I'm just a decent guy, just trying to do his best in life.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a good story.
Yeah. These guys trying to act all nonchalant. He was just on Broadway.
Your school went on Broadway like a couple months ago.
It's whatever. Yeah. My story. Honestly, I was born here.
New
In
York, you're
Brooklyn.
saying?
Yeah. And my first 6 years of life after I was born here, I lived in Guyana, which is like in South America, and then I came here just because like my parents wanted me to like have like, a better life, and then due to circumstances like my father and my grandma passed away. I went back home, back in Guyana, and I spent like 3 years, and then now I'm back up here, living here permanently, and I'm pretty sure. Um, Other than that, like I guess just basketball is like a big part of my life. Train every day, you know. I just feel like having like a sport that you can commit to, and show discipline, and just have that dedication just makes you like a better person because like it teaches you like a bunch of life skills, like working hard, keeping the focus, all stuff that I feel is like essential. Um, and just like striving for excellence. Um, my school years have been like pretty rough, like my first couple school years. But then recently, like freshman year, meeting this guy, I've gotten very close to this guy, and just starting theater, um, doing like one of the biggest Motown shows, 1960s, which is Little Shop of Horrors, and then performing it on Broadway. It's just insane to me. It still hits me hard sometimes, but yeah. And right now I'm just like trying to get better at basketball, just trying to improve and make my goals.
I bet you not a lot of basketball players have been on Broadway.
Sure. Yeah.
Pretty lit.
But that's pretty much my story. Yeah.
Tell me about how you guys met.
Actually, yes.
Zahir, you explain this one.
We simply just met through our school's theater program. I'm a senior, he's a freshman, and honestly, I sometimes see him around the hallways, just hang around with people, making them laugh. But then it wasn't until actually theater came in where we actually got to know each other more, and then how we just developed this bond of friendship that me and him have taken like many late night walks, just like purely walking, just like walking from like our school from to our home, which is like blocks away that we usually take a bus for. But honestly, just been a good guy talking to him, and can't wait to see his growth and development for when he becomes where I am now.
Yeah. Um, he pretty much explained it pretty well. But yeah, I guess like it started like first day of auditions. I just seen him and I did not know anything about theater, and I just heard him talking about it, and I approached them, and it was just him, another one of my friends, Ryan Miles, and after that, that's pretty much how it started.
There you go.
Yeah.
Second big question. What problem in the world means the most to you?
Hmm. That's actually like a pretty hard question. I guess I think just like hate's a big thing that I've started recognizing. Um, and I feel like it just ruins stuff. I don't even know how to explain it because I was like I'm young and I probably don't understand it that much. But like I just think that hatred doesn't really get anything out of it, and I just feel like it's a terrible thing to have, and it screws up a lot. Like it screws up peace treaties, screws up families, relationships, all that. So,
Yes, like on the world, see, it's like people's lack of considering the other person. Think selfishness, I'll say. There's a lot of people that I can talk to and have talked to, and the one thing that always gets them is just them not seeing other people's perspective and trying to at least empathize or sympathize with another person and thinking about themselves. That one thing for me is selfishness is it's one of the things I consider having a pet peeve on me. When I think about yourself, when there's so many things that if you were in trouble, I would at least like someone to think of me if I was in trouble. So I would think of someone else if they're in trouble. And just the thought process behind of a selfish person, that's something I'll find very difficult to comprehend. That lack of sympathy and empathy for another person, uh, just not even thinking about somebody just putting their hand out towards them, but instead pulling it back and just simply walking away. I just don't know how people can just walk away from certain things instead of actually trying to do something on it.
If I were to give you a magic wand, or if this was your magic wands, you guys are king of the world for a moment, king of America. What would you change so that there would be less hate, there would be less lack of empathy? Like, how would you work on those problems with a solution? If you could just change one thing.
I gotta think.
Guess it from the top of my head, not exactly strong, really sustainable solution that comes to mind, but just something that comes up, just comes to me, I guess, is just having to live in other people's shoes. Just take that moment to just think about what's it like not to be me, and what's it like to be that person on the street that you know nothing about. Just try to live a day in their life, and then after you live a day in their life, just hopefully you come back with a new perspective. That that each moment that you're thinking about somebody else is changes your perspective of the world, and with that perspective change, hopefully you just do something about it.
How might you try to encourage that though? Like, would you make people travel? Would you
Oh yeah,
make a class about it? Like, what?
yes. Traveling to other places to get like I'd say culture shock is definitely a big thing to help you empathize with people. Going off, exploring, doing like random side quests, just I feel like it just shows a different perspective. It makes the world literally a brighter place. With
With the timing of the
yeah,
sun,
Yes,
let's go.
yes.
just literally just walking around, just simply exploring, feeling nature, and I believe with that, sometimes just it's just in that moment you just feel a sense of relief. That everything melts behind you, and you can just go off forward into the unknown.
Yeah, into the unknown. Uh, for me, it's like if I had a magic wand, I just try to get people to have like a sense of understanding of kind of like what you said, like putting yourself in somebody else's shoes, but like understanding what they go through and why might they do certain actions, and seeing how you can forgive them before resulting it to be like animosity and hatred. I just feel like when it gets to that point, there's not really any benefit to it, and I just think like everybody having like an understanding of the other person would help a lot. And that also ties into what you said about going on random side quests, experiencing different cultures, and that just like shows like a new perspective on life, and just makes you, I guess, allows you to understand more of like other people. So
Is there any other things that have happened in your life that have helped you be more empathetic that you'd want to bring to the world or make other people do?
yeah. Stuff that's
I can't let you just give his answer as your answer, even if
yeah,
it's also yours.
as like something that gone through my life personally that's made me like have that sympathy, and I guess it would just be like like losing my father, my grandma. I won't say have anybody experience that. I'm like
Yeah.
that's yeah,
But you could give everybody a pet or
yeah.
something,
It's just like
shorter lifespan, so they experience a similar kind of death.
yeah, because it's like by having that understanding that life is short, and you don't really have like that much time to waste, and that's why I go inside less. That's why I train harder. That's why I spend time with my friends more. It's like at the end of the day, you don't know when it's gonna end, and I just think personally, like just living life to the fullest and just experiencing new things.
Yeah. Did you want to add something?
Yes, something personally experiences that I always just like move around a lot as a kid. Never found like one stable home environment or one stable school. I always like bounced from school to school. Back in my younger, back in like my elementary school years, that's how I actually found a stable place and started building up a community from completely scratch. That always felt like some different from up kids, but not that way, but simply just it just took me a while to just adjust to like knowing people permanently because some people just like go by. I meet them for like a while, then like they'll like leave or I'll leave. So there's no real sense of permanence. But I think in that I managed to value connections more. The deeper connection I make with people, I'll hold on to those memories for as long as possible until I get old and God forbid I have dementia. But I always feel like just the memories you have with people and something that people should really cherish with. Because you never know, one moment in somebody's life, then next moment is somewhere else.
Yeah.
And the only thing that you have to worry about is as long as you're good and if they're good as well.
Nice. Last big question for you. What person in your life have you met that most impressed you? And what about them impressed you?
Let's see. I'll say most probably my mom. She's she's a fighter above all else. I love her. She honestly has taught me so much about being strong, about not giving up, and even though in the hardest of times, just continue pushing forward because there was some moments in our life that we didn't know where we was going to sleep and stuff. I remember this time as a kid, I was like around 11 or 10 years old. We was like in Connecticut going like staying there for a bit. And then our last day there, we were just planning on going to a beach. That's our last good memory of Connecticut. You know, so we're changing schools at that point. And then literally that time, my mom just was taking me. And in that moment, she prayed. Then in that exact moment, another car came by, and then actually they want to drop us to the beach, and that's where we was living. And when we said we didn't have like a permanent place, then we put in that people I remember, Rose, Joe, and Bella. They'll always be great people because they took us in when nobody else had our backs. And we lived in Connecticut for about 3 more months before we finally moved back to New York. And finally found a stable place to. That's where I met my longtime friends, and soon eventually this guy right here. So I really have to thank my mom for just never giving up and always knowing uncannily that there's always something good if you just persevere long enough. Even if you can't see it, you just have to keep on moving forward, and eventually you'll find something to hold on to.
Yeah. And so you can hold on to the idea. You're getting permission right now?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So, is it fun if I choose like more than one person?
Yeah.
Um, First person I'll say is like my dad. Uh, Even though I only had him for like 11 years, like uh, he used to be a basketball player, and he used to play for the national level for Guyana. So he kind of like laid the foundations of dedication, hard work, and even like healthy obsession when it comes to like playing sports. Uh, like I just took like so much from him. Like if you ask Zahir, like he'd just randomly be walking with me, and next thing you know, I'm doing like a random basketball move, like whilst we're walking, or like we're mid rehearsals, and I'm just doing like some random move, and it's just like created like a healthy obsession with me in basketball. So that's my first person. Um, my second person would be my teacher, Mr. Slack. Um, he's like the leader of the theater program at my school. Without him, I wouldn't have had such a close connection with him. Um, my close friend, Miles, who's like a brother to me. He's also like a brother to me. And another guy who's gotten close to me and also like a brother to me, like Ryan. Um, these guys has just influenced my life a lot, and I wouldn't have such a close connection to them without Mr. Slack. And also, I wouldn't have made Broadway without Mr. Slack. So it taught me a lot, and he's definitely influenced my life a lot. And my last person,
Well, let me ask you first about him. What's really impressive to you about him?
um, to be honest, his patience. Like he deals with lots of kids, and he's doing a lot constantly with his job. Because not only is he the theater program director, he pretty much does like every event at our school. Uh, he's doing stuff with the budget, always in meetings. Oh, it's like doing like a whole bunch of stuff. And somehow he still has the patience and just the patience to deal with us every single day.
Paid for McDonald's.
Yeah, paid for a McDonald's like he's multiple times. Like he's just been like such a great guy. So that's definitely impressed me, patience. And then my last person would be, to be honest, this girl that I talked to, Anavia. Like she's done lots. Like there's been times where I've had my head down, like lack of like motivation, uh, just a lack of like faith in myself, and just like a lack of like self worth. And she's just brought that up like immediately. Been there with me through all my problems, and just like I don't know how she deals with me, to be honest. But yeah, she's definitely impressed
Incredible. Extra credit question.
me. Okay.
What New York challenge do you have for me? Since you guys have lived in New York longer than I have.
By challenge, what do you mean? Like places to
Whatever
go
you
to?
want. The girl that was sitting here before said uh, she had heard a quote that New Yorkers are nice but not kind, right? They'll help you carry your baby carriage up or down the stairs, but they won't wait for the thank you. They'll just dip right after they're done. And her challenge was wait for the thank you. Like enjoy that moment.
Mm, to be honest, she's right. Yeah. They open the door for you, and as soon as you're gone, they won't even listen for the thank you. They just do it. Um, so yeah, I think you should definitely take up that challenge. But my challenge personally would be just like make sure you explore, because like I'm pretty sure you're gonna soon recognize that New York is like a pretty hard state to live in, and there's a lot of pressure and stress. But just remember that there's literal billions of people who want to be here, and you're blessed being here, and just explore, just enjoy to the fullest.
Guess my challenge to you is something that I hope to overcome myself in. It's like going in like a high rise piece of building, or go up to like one of those yeah, the whole lofts, and just like simply just like look down and see how high you up in the ground, because
What's it called? Loft.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I am simply terrified of heights, uh and really, so if you're able to do that, like I'll be there and doing it myself. And I guess besides that, go to Coney Island and go on one of the roller coasters there. Since I'm also terrified of roller coasters.
So do what you're scared of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Yeah,
Incredible. Thank you guys. Thanks for
thank
waiting.
you.
Thanks for being
Yeah,
199. Let's go.
nice meeting you, man.
Dude,
You have anything?
well, fun. Yeah, I will. I'll give you my Instagram.
Mhm.
My goal is to do a potluck at the end of all 100 people. So pretty much like next weekend or the weekend after. I might do a few more because I think it'd be really cool to say I did 100 interviews, like put them all in like a mosaic.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna do a potluck. So I'll invite you guys, but also you can send me your mom saying yes, you can be in the interview.
Actually, maybe I can even
Show it to the
right now.
camera. World. Gotta get yourself a charger, my friend.
Yeah.
I spelled it. James.
Yeah, as you can see, we would be walking for a while.
Yeah, you guys, it's good. I think walking's like arguably sometimes better than running.